Hello, everyone. This is Kim. Yes, when I said I would bring to you the soccer game and I would tweet throughout, I completely forgot that I work. Yes, because I took another completely irrelevant job for no reason whatsoever but to torture myself. And, yeah, because that's what I do, as you all know who have been following me. So I didn't get a tweet throughout the game, unfortunately. I didn't get to watch the games until the next day. And then it took me a little bit to process the games because I was seeing them from a completely different viewpoint. Oh, let me get that out here. Because there were hardly any faces that I recognized. And that sounds horrible, but there are a lot of freshmen on this team. So many freshmen. It's crazy. It's like unbelievably crazy. Now, I knew it was going to feel different. I did not realize how different it was going to feel. And I'm not going to say this in a bad way at all. What I'm hoping is that there is going to be a cohesive movement towards learning how to play with each other. And in that, it's like, I know last year Zoe Hasenauer was grooming Alice Barberi to take over basically midfield and control, at least from what I saw, the game, right? She controlled midfield, forwards. I'm going to pop the ball here. I'm going to pop the ball there. And Alice was doing such a good job under her tutelage. But it's really difficult when you come out there and then all of a sudden it's all you. Then what do? And I'm going to say this because I did not play midfielder. I played a defender. And a lot of times basically a sweeper position because of the way our team was structured. But I also played basketball where I played the point guard. And that is setting the team up for calling plays. I was a catcher. Yes, again, you're watching the team and figuring out what's going to happen next. So I can empathize with how Alice was feeling in this first preseason game. And I know she's got it in her to be absolutely fabulous. Again, she's one of the ones that I called right away that she was going to go pro. And I have no doubt that she is that's a double negative. And everybody gets on me. Not you all, but like my friends get on me for doing double negatives because my English is so bad. Fun fact, though, I scored so high on my SAT, I didn't have to take English at college. Maybe that's why I do double negatives. So, that she is going to be able to command that field very shortly. It's just a matter of getting used to the field. Now, it's hard to say what's going on. I mean, Anna Empedor is the same way, but she was just on one side. You know, she didn't have Chai on the other side. And that makes it difficult. But that's not to say, I mean, we had, and I pulled this clip out specifically from Myra Schneider. And I watched her clips from last year and understood why Coach Abel recruited her. Because she was the perfect substitute. I won't say substitute because she's not substituting. She's just the perfect new person to fill in for the left-footed corner kick that Chai was able to do. And Myra has got it right off the bat.
Corner kick, the Oregon Ducks early on making a statement.
And that all comes off the work of Emperador. She really did work hard to keep that ball up, and as you can see, really did get something out of it.
Schneider on the corner, one of the many freshmen on this Oregon Duck Club out of California. Box-to-box monster, according to Graham Abel. And with the left foot, here we go.
You can see Respass in the middle. She's a really good target, getting in front of the keeper a little bit.
Respass had a notion! Duck still controlling.
She's just right there, always puts herself in a good position. Respass is really working hard to try to get something out of that.
Left foot, corner kick, complete and total confidence, no problems whatsoever. Freshmen, you gotta love them. You gotta love them. They do have a lot of confidence. They really do. You know, we saw the same plays. I wish that Jordan would have seen more playing. Jordan Snyder would have seen more playing time last year so that she would have been more comfortable out there mentoring the freshmen this year. And I think that would have been more helpful since we lost so many players this year. I mean, Zoe Hasenauer's in Denmark. Chai Cortez is in Maui. And if you haven't gotten a chance to donate to her fund or to the Maui funds, please do. And my husband and I have donated, and for every new subscriber, just to the Oregon soccer part of my podcast. I don't have a lot of followers, of course. I mean, why would I? I don't do a very good podcast. I just come on here and just talk. But the most followers, the new followers I got were because I was doing post office rants. And I've got more to say about that, but that'll come after this. Because it's a really good one. But for every new subscriber I get to the Oregon I'm going to talk some about Duke soccer as well, because of course Leah Freeman's there, and we can't lose our love for Leah. She was such an integral part of the Oregon team, and I know that you all still have a lot of love for her. So anyways, for any new subscriber to this part, it's an extra $1,000 we'll send that way. So, just in case you might want to hang out with me once or twice a week, I will be tweeting on Saturdays because your Saturday games are earlier and your Thursday games just happen to hit right when I work. So, if you aren't familiar, freshmen, because I'm sure you're right on the edge of your seat. I mean, I am no Caitlin Bacolba. I mean, I don't know why she doesn't have her own podcast. Maybe she's not allowed to, but she's hilarious. I mean, she reminds me of my daughters. My daughters have come up with things like that all the time, and her interviewing Anna Phillips is hilarious. Anna Phillips did an excellent job on defense this game. She was kind of my kind of defender. I was very rough and tumble, and you just really didn't want to get in my way. All 5'3" of me and 110 pounds, I think, is what I weighed by the time I got done playing. She's a bit bigger, and she's got the cool accent. It's not as much fun if it comes from, just a regular old person from Oregon. But I had a habit of running up to people and yelling. Why I never got a yellow card for that, I have no idea. Which, oh, by the way, somebody did pull a yellow card. I don't remember who it was. But so the yellow card competition has started. And if you are not familiar with this yellow card competition, you might want to go back to my previous podcast, and I'll touch on that again because you're too late for the Olympics. We're going without you. And Chai decided to go and get, recruited and go play soccer, for the San Diego Waves. I mean, how rude. And not go, to Paris with us. I mean, why? Why would somebody want to do that? I've got nothing but love for Chai. As everybody's known, she's been one of my favorite players from the very beginning. And so I'm so happy for her. Anyways, also, I want to shout out to Maddy Goldberg, who played an excellent game. She played an excellent game, and I pulled out 2 pieces of footage that show her punching the ball out of the way.
Trying to outpace the Ducks and find a dangerous pass.
Isrig. Like the idea, big time. Isrig with the perfect service, and Goldberg right there.
You can see Isrig looking for players, and she has one in the back, able to serve that ball in, but that ball is so tough to hit when you're having a standing jump on. You just can't generate the power that you could have you had a run into the box.
And on the counter, here comes Merrill and Baylor.
A little bit of a 3v4 going forward. Nice slipped ball past the defender.
Into space. Isrig gonna leave it. Great opportunity for Baylor, and just taking a little bit too much time. But again, the Baylor Bears still have the ball inside the 18. Punched away by Goldberg. Here comes Oregon. So the hesitation of Baylor a couple of possessions ago costing them.
Again, moving the ball around. Isrig really gets well to go end line, hits the ball in. Another great save by Goldberg. She's just always there.
And, not everybody's going to be able to catch the ball. You got to play to your skill set. And her leg, pretty damn impressive. It's right up there with Leah. I got to say, And the only difference I will say between this year and last year, besides the fact that we have like a gazillion 18-year-olds running on the field. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I played soccer when I was 18 in college, varsity soccer. Trust me. And I made like all league or all district or all, I don't know. We weren't a pack or whatever. I don't remember what it was. I made all whatever it was. So I'm not getting on being 18 and being out there because it's a young team. You do what you got to do. And Coach Abel knew he had to recruit and he had to build his team back up, and he's doing what he's got to do. And he went out there and he recruited some massive talent. And so that's what he's doing. The only thing that I would have done differently if I was coaching, because, I'm coaching in my head, and I've never coached college, so, take mine, obviously, with a grain of salt, is that I would never have done the one-on-one. Yeah. I know where he was going with that, but they were much more effective last year. And yes, the team was probably more exhausted last year because they were playing both sides of the field constantly. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the forwards have to drop all the way back to play defense, but the defenders can drop back to guard the box and not just play one-on-one. I mean, once you've lost control of your player, and you know what's going to happen, there's got to be something else there. And that's the only thing that I would say. And Coach Abel, don't get mad at me. But since you won't let me come to your camp anyways, I'm just going to say it, because that's just the only thing I would do differently. But I'm sure you have your reasons. And if you'd let me go to your camp, maybe we could talk about them. But you could come on my podcast anytime you'd like to, and you could tell me everything you would like to say. You have an open invitation for everything. I mean, it's super popular. It's just the place that everybody wants to be is right here with me. Particularly, on this is a Monday night. I was going to do it Sunday night. I was going to do it Saturday night. I was going to do it Friday night. And like I said, I had to work because I keep taking these stupid jobs. Anyways, to get back to where I was going, Leah Freeman had her first shutout at Duke. I mean, come on. Like we didn't know that was going to happen. Duke is ranked 4th in the nation. Yeah, they are. She is up for the Mac Herman Trophy on the watch list. So we got our eyes on you, Leah. Just because you left us doesn't mean we left you. I'm just saying. Lepa Lee and Freeman hasn't left our sights. We'll be there. Doesn't mean we aren't supporting Maddy Goldberg all the way. It's the way it's going to be. I can multitask. Sometimes very effectively, other times not so much. I blame it on being blonde. Yes, because I am old and I can do blonde jokes. And they were perfectly fine when I was younger. So, for everyone, hopefully, as we continue on this journey through Oregon soccer to the end of the year, our freshmen will start getting more involved, and I know that this team will build together, and all the returning players will start meshing with the new starting freshmen, and we'll see some really great things come out of this team. I have no doubt about that, because I always have faith in my Ducks. As I've always told them, I'm ride or die. It doesn't matter. You may leave the Ducks. I don't ever leave the Ducks. Ever. I'm just saying. It doesn't matter. I will always be here. I will keep watching you, and I will keep just building you up as much as I can. And Myra, I can't wait to see if your corner kicks keep staying on point like they did on Thursday night, because they seem to stay that way through your high school career. So that is going to be super awesome to watch. But I'm also excited to see who else has a corner kick out there that is going to be able to help her along the way. And if we can get that corner kick into the box, onto Alice's head, onto Anjane's head, we'll see. I will tell you, my only complaint is that we seem to get the two NCAA announcers who do not like Oregon. And I will continue to complain about this all year long if this continues to happen. There is no reason for it. Absolutely no reason for it. Now, I thought this was a Pac-12 thing. Maybe it is a Pac-12 thing. I don't know. I will be investigating. But there is no reason that I should have to sit through every single game and listen to those two people tear down the Ducks for no reason whatsoever. For none. It doesn't matter how well they're playing. It doesn't matter how high they're ranked. It doesn't matter if everybody on the team has got a Midas foot. The announcers or the broadcasters will sit there and act like the Ducks don't belong in the NCAA. And I have a huge issue with that. A huge issue with that. You treat those women with the same respect as any other women that are on that pitch, or you too need to go. And I will be lodging a complaint, because there's no excuse for that. No parents, no boyfriends, no girlfriends, no sisters, no brothers, no grandparents should have to listen to you two talk like the Ducks are what? Have a bad taste in your mouth? Like what? They just, yeah. Oh, they did that thing, but I expect Baylor's going to be able to just do this, and Baylor's going to be able to do that, and Baylor's going to be able to do that. Oh, Oregon. Yeah, Maddy saved that ball. Oh, but look at Baylor go. No, we aren't doing that this year. We are not doing that this year. At all. We are not going to do that. All women are created equal. And in this league, we're all created equal. And if you can't treat the Ducks with respect again this year, like you've been lacking in the last couple of years, then we need new announcers. Because why are you even there then? To talk down to them? So their family has to listen to you? So what? Does that make you feel like you're better? So the one woman went to Colorado College? I live 2 miles away from Colorado College. You know how bad their team is? They have a new coach who, oh, I got the tea on the new coach they have. Yeah. Their team isn't good. Their team might have been good 20 years ago. But everyone at Colorado College thinks that they're so much better than everyone else because it's a private college that, what, you pay $50,000, $60,000 a year to go to? So that makes you so much better than everybody else because that's usually where most soccer players come from, is the more expensive colleges. They couldn't come from Oregon, could they? How many have been coming from Oregon compared to Colorado College? And I'm going to keep pulling out footage because it's me. I'm pulling out footage. And I'm going to send it to everyone that I can send it to. Yes, I will. And if Colorado Springs won't bring a women's professional soccer team here, which is what you should be helping with instead of tearing down the Ducks, since you're a Colorado College graduate, why don't you come here and lend your gravitas to helping us get a professional soccer team here? Since no one else wants to do it except for this person who went to the University of Oregon. Yes, this military transplant who's willing to lend her time and resources to getting a professional women's soccer team here. Since the guys can't fill the stadium that we subsidized. Yeah, why don't we do that? I don't know. Does that sound like fun to you? I mean, why not? Why don't we do that? We'll just go have, very expensive blackberry tea somewhere. Doesn't matter to me. My husband was an officer. I know protocol. I mean, seriously. I don't care. I don't care who you are. You're not disrespecting the Ducks. Not while I'm alive. It's not going to happen. Yeah. You should be fined for doing what you're doing. And in the meantime, I'll wait for you to contact me about helping me get a professional women's soccer team here. Maybe all your fancy college, friends could help us. I'm sure they'd be really happy to do that. And while you're at it, you can look up what my family can do. Yeah. I encourage you to do that. Well, not that side of the family, the other side of the family. Yeah. And my husband. Yeah. Go there. Just right there. I got your back, ducks. I got you. Right here. So, this is Kim. I rambled a lot today. I can't wait to see your next game. I wish I could go see those games. As much as I love the heat and the humidity like you have in Oregon. Of course, the broadcasters also don't realize that we have heat and humidity in Oregon during August and July. My brother's wedding was in August. It was like 110 degrees and like 98% humidity. And they had an outdoor wedding. I mean, my sister-in-law is an idiot. I was like, why? Why would anyone do that? But like I said, she's an idiot. So, yeah. Oregonians are used to the heat and humidity too. I mean, come on. And we're used to rain, heat, humidity. Yeah, the whole gamut. Colorado may not be so much, but Oregon is. So, I'm sure they'll do fine in Arkansas, and I believe it's Missouri. Yeah. So, until then, you ducks keep being ducks. And I'm going to keep being me. Which, what can I say? Love you girls. Have a wonderful training period into your next few games. And Chai, we're looking out for you. And Leah, all the best to you. We're keeping our eyes on you this year. So,